Welcome back to the Little League World Series, and away we go with strike one from Ryan Keanu, going up against his counterpart, Arlen Payman, Connecticut's starting pitcher. And he blasts this one to center, and what a way to start the Little League World Series.
Over the hedges.
He said, I'm getting this thing going. I'm not waiting around for a decent pitch. Give me something to hit. I'm sending it deep to center, deepest part of the ballpark. Look at the excitement from the kids. They're juiced already. That's how you start a ball game. Welcome to the Little League World Series.
X, this is you when you were 12.
No, these kids are way better than me. I'll tell you that right now, just from watching them take batting practice. Look at this ball. These are athletes.
A roller past the mound. Pionel at shortstop over to his brother, and there's one away. So a run in on the home run, one out in the top of the first, and now Eli Bucko gets into one. Left center field, and at the wall it is caught and then dropped. Micah Bennett made an outstanding effort, and it popped out of his mitt.
Yeah, we get a great look at this here. Bennett goes back. He gets a great jump on this ball, gets to the fence, puts up at the highest point. It's in the glove, but then as soon as he hits the ground, it pops out. A little bit of misfortune for him. As hard as he hit that wall, the ball just skittles out of his glove.
Keanu had some big pitching performances in the regional. He gets a ground ball to Eli Iopa for out number 2. And that's all Hawaii gets. Team comedian, he can talk too. Pops this one up. Zach Bagoyo, the second baseman, puts it away. And we are off and running at the Little League World Series.
Defensively, offensively, he knows what he's doing.
A 2-strike swing to third, and Ryan Gorman throws out Bagoyo, and there's one away.
It was beautiful today.
Chase Thompson goes first pitch swinging and rips one to the wall in center. Cam Bundy collects, and it's a first pitch double here in the first for Chase Thompson.
And that's always a great sign when the first swing you take in a tournament is a line drive back up the middle to center field. We get another look at this thing. He's bringing in that fastball, head down on the baseball, jumps off the bat, and he's out of the box running hard.
Arlen Payman with a 1-2, and he strikes out Keanu for out number 2.
Keep adding runs on throughout the course of a game.
Micah Bennett with a comebacker, and Payman takes care of it in a scoreless bottom of the first for the Connecticut starting pitcher.
One sport and take it to the next. All your athletic abilities, they transfer over into different sports.
Keanu's got his first strikeout, and there's one gone here in the second. So we're up to like 3 food references from you, I think. This is on the ground left side, and Iopa can't get it over in time to get Luby, who's aboard with 2 outs.
And got pretty far in our district.
Well, Rastelli grounds this one to second, and Bagoyo retires him in a scoreless top half of the second inning for Ryan Keanu on the bump for Hawaii.
Been living out of suitcases for a long period of time. As long as they're washing their underwear, that's got to be the key.
Pele Payadal gets on out of the 5 spot for Hawaii. There's a runner aboard for Eli Iopa, who stings one up the middle. And the first 2 have reached for Hawaii here in the second. First pitch swinging again, and this is Keikoa Payadal. They will stop his brother at third, and they are loaded now for Hawaii.
We're loaded with Pionel.
And he is a good one. The 12-year-old lofts one over Gorman's head down the line. They send Iopa to the plate. Hawaii strikes for 2. Here comes Pionel. Make it 3. And Hawaii leads.
And that was really heads up by Pionell there. He read that play and recognized the ball is going to a place where I can score. And even with no outs, he ends up scoring on a line from first on a line drive to left field.
Well, Tim, that's a great point, because those things will become more magnified as we get along in this tournament. We get a great swing right there over the third baseman's head of Gorman, and the guys are just moving around the bases. They don't stop. You see the ball get thrown to the backstop. Make sure that he gets in there, slides in safely. They get 3 runs off 1 hit.
They pick up an extra 60 here as well.
Those little things, because you're thinking about so much as a young player. You're trying to do everything right.
That is done right by Arlen Payman, fielding his position to retire Cohen Sardina. You could give us a long time and we'd never figure it out. To short, and Jacob Budars throws out Bagoyo, who gets the run home. And it is 4-1 Hawaii. Introduced him to it. That is strike 3 called. Payman comes back with 3 outs in a row, but Hawaii gets 4 in the second. Team he wants to play for. As he says, his dream job is Major League Baseball. He would love to be with the Boston Red Sox, but he goes down swinging here against Ryan Keanu. 0-2 pitch, and the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Keanu.
And said, "Can't you play another song, son?" And I said, "No, I can't."
Well, the sax man pops this one up, and Keanu puts it away.
We love it. They let the pitcher catch a pop-up, unlike the big leagues.
At bat adjustments.
And Keanu went around trying to adjust mid-swing, but Brian Rounds says he went. A 12-year-old in the box making Payman work, and Payman comes back with consecutive strikeouts when he reached on an error. And he goes the opposite way and splits the gap in left center. Kobe Jackson gets to it quickly, and it's a 2-out double. And Pionell's going to stay at second.
An exit is so nice to see a young kid like this hit the ball where it's pitched. He kept his hands inside on that and rifled that ball.
Rounds who got to that ground ball foul. Iopa sends a knuckling ball into center, and what a catch by Cam Bundy, sticking with it. This is Ryan Keanu still out there for Hawaii. Oh, what a play by Pionell. His throw not in time, but that is what you saw early on, Tim.
I'm watching your grandson play here, right? A lot of people we talk to their parents, and that's amazing. But as a grandfather, to watch your grandson play in this event.
Keanu's 0-2, and he strikes out Stolars. So 3 straight outs after the leadoff single.
That you can do and touching other people and
That is a bullet into center by Pionell, coming right back at Arlen Payman.
Way more foul territory here than at Fenway Park. Find that interesting.
It's a strikeout for Payman for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. This is roped to third past Gorman. Pionell speeds toward third, and it's 1st and 3rd for Hawaii.
I love the base running by Pionell.
This one goes to the backstop, and Pionell scores.
And Pionell afforded himself an opportunity to score on a pass ball by making sure he went 1st to 3rd there.
Playing baseball, you get to run the bases.
Another great change of speeds, but this one kicks away. We do have drop third strike at this level. So there's 2 on for Hawaii after the strikeout, but the drop third strike.
Usually in the middle of the field, find themselves shortstop, pitcher, catcher, center field.
Runner from first takes off, and Suarez is at second to in scoring position.
In other regions.
It's a walk here, coaxed by Thompson.
One of their best hitters.
0-2 roller to third. Gorman will come home with it to get the out. Throw back to third, not in time, but a nice play by Gorman at third.
Extremely nice play by Gorman, just to have the wherewithal to decide, I still have time to get this ball to home. He knew it was going to be a bang-bang play, but coming up strong, making a very strong throw. We saw him set and throw perfect right there.
This is hit hard by Bennett into center. It'll play 2, and Hawaii leads by a half dozen here in the 4th.
Boy, what a great swing that was. He takes that ball just a little bit away from him. Instead of trying to pull it, he hits it exactly where it's pitched and rifles that ball.
Knows how to handle the bat, not trying to pull it. See the pitch here, middle away. Just does a nice job of staying on it. Hitting it hard right back up through the middle.
Four out of the zone, and Pele Payanal works a walk here. 1-2. Goes to the backstop. Keanu charges in and scores the 8th run for Hawaii. 2-2 from Budars. Snapped off a good one. Got a ground ball to second, and Alex Rastelli with a slick play to end the 4th. Well, you saw the photography.
So we see him on the plate, we see him on the mound. As a dad, what's more nerve-wracking?
Oh, it's got to be pitching.
The time and effort into it, that's a sign of somebody going and getting after it.
Well, after Julian Rock batted for Connecticut, Country Boy gets aboard here with 2 outs in the 5th inning.
Well, it was skim milk, so I got away with it.
Jacob Budars rips it to center, but the play made to end the 5th. The shortstop for Hawaii.
Oh,
Gets hit. First pitch is spiked behind the catcher Verdokian, and Payanal, more great and aggressive base running, and now he takes off for the plate and scores all the way from first.
well, that's 3 great base running plays by the same kid.
That can be big in games, and I think that's what you start to see when you see teams separate themselves in this tournament.
Come on, Posse grounded one past Ryan Gorman, and a hard hit single for him here in the 5th. This is Cohen Sardina batting, and he rolls one back to Budars. He's trying to find Heyman, and there's 2 on for Hawaii.
Maturity of him, right? We didn't see much expression, still going about his business.
Wow, he stung that right at Heyman. But he was well positioned. The winner of this one will play Sunday. The loser will play Saturday in the 2nd game of that day. Eli Bucco rolls one slowly to second. Oh, what a play by Zach Bagoyo.
That's a barehanded play by a 12-year-old second baseman.
Right back at Bagoyo, who snares the line drive from Ryan Gorman. And there's 2 outs. Last chance for Connecticut here is Paul Verdokian, who grounds one deep in the hole. Payanal made the throw to his brother and nearly got Verdokian. He's got that rifle arm at short. This is popped up. Jason Uitake stays with it and clasps a Hawaii win to start the Little League World Series.
So beautiful that a game would end on a foul pop-up to the catcher. Not an easy play, and he made it look like he's done it 1,000 times.